Today, there are challenges that threaten the sustainability of the defense software industry. When it comes to large-scale, software-intensive programs, it is time to move from aspirational slogans to a disruptive game changer to bring the defense industry into line with the austerity needs of the Department of Defense. It is time to alter this dynamic by addressing the challenges of competition, innovation, and fixed-price contracting in shifting from an expectation of compliance to one of leadership and innovation. This presentation outlines an experience-based software doctrine for large-scale, software-intensive systems development on fixed-price contracts and the toolkit to change the game. The software doctrine for fixed-price contracting frames the challenge of DoD austerity in the acquisition of large-scale, complex, software-intensive systems based on competitiveness and innovation. Here, the burden is shifted to industry by featuring all-in commitment by prime contractors to anticipate and lead, understand the deep needs of the application domain, meet incentives with innovation to achieve mission goals, offset fear of failure by diffusing the management and technical debt bomb, adopt fixed-price software doctrine tenets, eliminate barriers and obstacles, replace compliance with competitiveness and innovation. The Department of Defense faces austerity challenges. The government understands what it needs, which are best stated by the challenges outlined by Dr. Ashton Carter, Undersecretary of Defense for Acquisition, Technology and Logistics, AT&L. The message here is to deliver more without more, and to accomplish this through better buying power, including target availability and control cost growth, incentivize productivity and innovation in industry, promote real competition, improve tradecraft in services acquisition, reduce non-productive processes and bureaucracy. The challenge to improve tradecraft in services acquisition appears to be aimed directly at the software engineering function and the prime contractors who struggle to comply with the recruit, train, retain objectives laid out in the 2008 National Defense Authorization Act. An example of how a fixed-price contract can result in a win-win outcome was turned in by IBM's Federal Systems Division performance on the Global Positioning System, GPS, ground station, a $150 million fixed-price program. GPS is a high-assurance real-time system that provides continuous and accurate positioning information to properly equipped users. So naturally, incentives were tied to achieving accuracy of results and a high availability in operation. As the IBM FSD Software Development Manager for GPS, I managed a team of 70 software engineers who produced the system of 500,000 source lines of code. I experienced firsthand the challenges and benefits that come with a fixed-price contract. The first challenge was to convince John Akers, the president of IBM, that we could successfully perform a sizable fixed-price contract. A comprehensive set of technical performance measurement incentives organized around the accuracy of results was instrumental in securing approval. The second challenge was the commitment to systems engineering and software engineering collaboration needed to obtain the deepest possible user domain awareness, operational analysis, and simulation in order to integrate the needs of the systems, software, and user in the best possible way were instrumental in achieving this. Every eyeball was trained on accuracy and high availability incentives. The third challenge was to structure the software development plan as an incremental development with 4 well-specified design levels, each with fine-grained cost accounts, formal software inspections on design-level artifacts, careful management and visibility of systems engineering to-be-determined items, and relentless focus on the innovation needed to meet the innovation incentives. Designs were recorded in a program design language, and by the end of design level 4 represented a 1:4 ratio of design language to estimated source lines of code. Design levels 1 and 2 supported the systems engineering preliminary design review with intended functions of components, interface specifications, and software architecture rules of construction. Design levels 3 and 4 comprise the basis for the software engineering critical design review, with provably correct, stepwise refined elaborations of functionality. The fourth challenge was to apply strict accountability and control of cost accounts and work packages based on a work breakdown structure and work responsibility matrix. Cross-charging was prohibited. That is, systems engineers were prohibited from charging software engineering work packages. Work packages were opened only when the entry gates had been either met or waived by explicit decision. Work packages were closed only when and as soon as the work packages had achieved 100% earned value, so that unexpended funds in completed work packages were not used to offset work packages that were over budget. An estimate to complete ETC was made for each work package each month. Where actuals to date combined with the ETC for a work package exceeded the budget at completion, BAC, a corrective action plan was initiated where possible. In addition to the challenges of fixed price contract performance, there are also benefits that result from an improved culture of performance, where no one is outstanding until everyone meets minimum. The IBM FSD contract for GPS was $150 million. The actuals at completion were $165 million. The additional fee paid based on earned incentives was $25 million. This project was a success, both management and technical. The delivered accuracy substantially exceeded requirements. Performing on fixed price contract disciplines the mind on things that matter and supplies the management will to perform on the essentials. It promotes a sense of urgency. It discourages waste of any kind. Of real importance, performing on a fixed price contract had the effect of elevating the software engineering function to a heightened level of importance because it is traditionally the major source of program risk. As a practical matter, the software development function held the systems engineering function's feet to the fire in completing requirements and specification documents on time with few TBDs. This program tension resulted in forging a cooperative peer relationship between the systems engineers and software engineers, where the only rule was the person with superior knowledge gets to dominate. The fixed price software doctrine rests on the following tenets. Requirements and the technical performance incentives for their achievements are fully known at the beginning and managed and controlled throughout the program lifecycle. The software engineering organization reports directly to the program manager. Both the systems engineering and software engineering functions are jointly committed to obtain the deepest possible user domain awareness. Project goals for schedule, cost, and quality are explicitly stated and matched by both the readiness to perform and actual performance. Strict accountability and control of cost accounts and work packages are applied based on a work breakdown structure and work responsibility matrix. Software development planning is based on multiple design levels and staged incremental deliveries. The frequency of software product releases is planned, managed, and controlled. And finally, joint systems engineering and software engineering team innovation management results in new ideas. The fixed price software doctrine tenets are shown here in terms of their emphasis on project management, process management, and product engineering. For best results, the organization that seeks and accepts a fixed price contract possesses a mature practice in each tenet An organization inexperienced in fixed-price contracting is likely to be saddled with deep strategic debt in requirements and incentives known at the beginning. Commitment to deep domain awareness, software directly reporting to the program manager, and team innovation management. In addition, this organization is likely to possess some tactical debt in explicit goals and readiness to perform, accountability based on work responsibility matrix, planning of design levels and staged increments, and planning, management, and control of software product releases. The sources of management debt in management tasks are shown on the left. Most notably, these include requirements management, estimating and planning, risk management, team innovation management, supply chain management. The sources of technical debt in technical outcomes are shown on the right. Most notably, these include application domain understanding, requirements determination, systems and software architecture, iterative design, and stage development. The toolkit of capabilities to change the game include the following activities. Brief the approach to fixed-price contracting to the Department of Defense and defense industry. Conduct prime contractor senior executive briefings on the joint challenges of austerity, global software competitiveness, and team innovation management. Conduct prime contractor team innovation management workshops composed of systems engineers and software engineers to drive out innovative ideas. Conduct a prime contractor software project assessment benchmark to pinpoint management and technical debt. With prime contractor visits complete, synthesize the findings and their consequences from all visits and conduct briefings of results for the Department of Defense and the defense industry through the NDIA. Commercial enterprises are finding ways to do more with less. Since austerity has been imposed on DoD, the Department of Defense must do the same. DoD must now impose austerity on the defense industry by requiring, demanding, and expecting the defense industry to accept fixed-price contracting and by supplying incentives as the lubricant for its acceptance. The defense industry must retire the management and technical debt that feeds its fear of failure. The defense software must eliminate the barriers and obstacles to improved competitiveness and innovation required to deliver outcomes that better meet mission needs. Accomplishing this is essential to the sustainability of the defense software industry. Here is my contact information. I'd be happy to receive questions and have discussions with people on this important subject.